when music becomes a prayer. Some are born to live, some are born to ignite. Michael Jackson was not just an artist. He was an endless source of inspiration, a shining example of compassion, and the voice of an ancient soul speaking to humanity through the most beautiful language of all, music. And if you truly listen, you'll realize his music was not just meant to be heard, it was meant to awaken global love. We are the world. In the 1980s, when the Cold War and poverty divided humanity, Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie wrote "We Are the World," not merely as a song, but as a heartfelt plea from the human spirit. The track brought together over 40 of the world's top artists, not for fame, but for a shared belief that music could heal the world. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. That lyric echoes the message Michael always carried. Music isn't just entertainment, it's a bridge uniting the world as one. He dreamed of a humanity without borders, without races, without divisions. That wasn't naive idealism. It was the faith he lived for and sacrificed for. Spirituality and personal mission. Michael Jackson did not follow any rigid religion, but he lived deeply spiritually, as if entrusted with a cosmic mission. In many interviews, he often spoke of God, the inner light in each person, and the belief that we are born to serve something greater than ourselves. He rarely composed with a strict plan. As he once said, "I'm just a vessel. Music flows through me." This idea aligns with ancient Eastern philosophy, where the artist doesn't own the creation, but merely channels it from the divine. Earth Song, a cry for the planet. In 1995, Michael released Earth Song, a composition considered a desperate prayer for the earth. The song wasn't about romance or fame, but a soul-wrenching cry. What about sunrise? What about rain? He questioned humanity. What have we done to the earth, to its suffering beings, to our own conscience? He sang, cried, even screamed, collapsing like a prophet in the desert. During a 1997 concert in Munich, he collapsed after performing Earth Song, as if his body could no longer carry the world's pain. He lived with the heart of all humanity, and it wore him down. Children, peace, and silent aspirations. Michael once said, "I see God in the eyes of children." He founded the Heal the World Foundation, personally visiting hundreds of orphanages, hospitals, and war zones, without cameras. For Michael, true love meant doing the right thing when no one is watching. He sang about children, peace, and a future we all deserve, but have yet to find the courage to build. He never needed to be remembered as a superstar, only as someone who tried to heal the world. And that, in itself, is timeless. Prophecies in music, songs like "They Don't Care About Us," "Tabloid Junkie," "Money," were not just lyrics, but warnings about a society corrupted by greed, toxic media, and apathy. He wasn't just a performer, he was a messenger, and he paid the price. They called him eccentric, delusional, out of touch with reality. But now, reality is catching up with the very truths he tried to tell. The world is beginning to understand. He wasn't crazy. He was ahead of his time. The master of music. Michael Jackson was the first and only person of this century to turn pop music into a global prayer. He was the embodiment of art, spirituality, compassion, and prophecy, all in one soul. And when he passed, it wasn't just a singer we lost. It was the light of an ancient soul that faded from this world. If you believe Michael Jackson wasn't just an entertainer, but an awakened soul, a messenger destined to unite humanity through music, then share this video with those who loved him. Subscribe to help preserve his light and continue the dream he left unfinished, a world healed by love.